Welcome to Transmissions, where we talk all Hasbro, Takara, and third-party Transformers. On this episode, we've got another Studio Series Rise of the Beast movie toy reveal. Fans Hobby is giving us a new version of a G1 Powermaster, and Hasbro sprung another massive leak with a bunch of new toy rumors. Today is Wednesday, February 22nd, 2023, and this is episode 526 of Transmissions.
Welcome to Transmissions, the podcast that tried to make a city of Ninja Turtles, but only ended up causing a massive fire and environmental damage that will last countless lifetimes. I'm your host, Charles, aka Big C, and I'm joined by the excellent Transmissions team. Jeremy, aka Yakko.
Hey, how's it going?
The terrific Trish from More Than Meets the Ear and Swerve's Bar.
Hey guys.
And Daryl, the Cybertronian Beast.
Hi. Let's talk Transformers.
Did we catch you off guard, Daryl?
No.
Welcome to the show. As always, we start the show by thanking our Donatreons, those lovely people who support us on Patreon and PayPal. Thank you all so much for continuing to help us out and support the show. We really appreciate it. And it's because of you that we can continue to do this every week. So thank you. And if you are not a Donatron and would like to become one, just go to transmissionspodcast.com/support. And that's where you can sign up. And you get lots of bonus perks and benefits. Of course, we have a bunch of bonus shows. That includes Daryl's Baby, We Like Big Bots. That bonus show is available on our Donatron page. There are 10 episodes right there for you to watch for your viewing pleasure. Daryl and Dr. Pants go through all the big bots that they have in their collection, and it's a cool little discussion. So check them out. It's only if you're a Donatron, though, so got to get it through our Patreon page. It's membership has its privileges, and that is one of them. Another thing we've got is our Transformers Live Play RPG podcast. That is Empire of Rust. And we've got our bonus early access to our bonus show of the next episode. So this is the uncut, extra long episode. There's, lots of stuff left in, not, the main show is streamlined, cut down to, and fully edited. But this is all the raw stuff that is only available to our Donatron. So this is episode 96 of Empire of Rust. You get it a week early before it drops on the regular feed. And all our Donatrons get access to that here from our Patreon page. So you can check this out right now. Episode 96, The Party Associate Will See You.
Is that a Portal reference?
That sounds suspicious.
Probably. You'd have to ask Mike because I haven't played Portal. So, but I would guess.
Okay, I'm done with this show.
I'm sorry. I haven't played every video game.
There's some video games that you have to play, and Portal is on that list.
It's in my backlog.
Hey, I'm with you on that, Charles. I haven't played that either. I've only played a very small number, and that's not on the list yet.
I think I played it, the first Portal, when it came out, and I played it for a little bit, and I don't get the reference. So there you go.
Okay.
We got to ask Mike. I think Mike will have your back, Jeremy. So he comes up with the show titles. So
he'd better.
Of course, if you want to get the regular episode of Empire of Rust, that's on our the regular feed. That's transmissionspodcast.com/rust. And the main episode will be out next week. But this week, you can get it if you are a Donatron because you get the early access. So enjoy. All right. That's all our intro stuff. But I do want to welcome back Trish to the show. It's she came on last November, helped us out, and is back again. So welcome. How's it been going?
It's been going good. Been staying busy otherwise. cranking out some other podcast episodes, but I'm more than happy to be back and hanging out with this cool crew. So thanks for having me back, guys.
All right. And we will later in the show, we will maybe get some inside scoop on TFCon LA. Well, I mean, we'll see.
I mean, there's not much yet. It's all of conventions are always a very last minute thing, but
yeah,
I can try and answer some questions if you guys have any. Take it all with a grain of salt, though.
We'll get to convention news. We'll spill the tea. Is that the phrase the young kids are saying these days?
That's one of them.
What?
Yeah, this like it was spill the beans, but now it's like spill the tea. I don't know when it changed or why it changed, but I have been told that is the new thing. So
you need to update your lexicon. Okay.
Yeah, but it's not just spill the tea. It's always like spill the tea, sis. Like you can't just leave out the last little bit there.
My bad. Let's talk about some Transformer toys. I know more about that.
You're getting off topic already.
All right, quick hits. Let's go.
All right, and I'm starting off the show this week by talking about Kurakara Kuri, and they are showing off prototype images of their God-powered jet armor. This is the armor that they're going to put on the Optimus Prime figure, and it is just insane. It is crazy sauce. Look at it. Look at this thing. You wouldn't even guess that this was an Optimus Prime figure in here. But it's nuts. So this is the high-priced Flame Toys stuff. They've got the model stuff, and then they've got the Kurakara Kuri stuff, and this is that, and it's insane. It's insane. So this is some insane armor. This is a color prototype, and it's being shown off at the Wonder Festival in Japan. Well, I guess it's right now or was last week.
It was last week, I think.
Yeah. So very cool, and look forward to this. If you've already got the Optimus Prime from this line, then you can look forward to getting the armor kit for it. And insane. Looks insane.
It's gorgeous. I don't have any Kurakara Kuri stuff, but man, I wish I did. It's so beautiful.
Very cool.
All right. Also at Wonder Festival, 3.0 was showing off their Bumblebee movie premium scale Nemesis Prime. This is obviously a black redeco of that Optimus Prime. It's 19 inches tall, or Daryl, it's also 48.25 centimeters.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Appreciate the person at TFW that put that in there. More than 140 articulation points, die-cast parts, and LED illuminated eyes and ion blaster. So this is a really cool deco. They've added a lot of lines in the body that aren't really like panel breaks and stuff. It's just, I don't know, just really cool looking deco here. And then, it's got the teal and the black and Decepticon logos. So everything you would want a Nemesis Prime to be, pretty much. It is just massive. And then they have it like in scale with some of their other things that they were showing off. And it just towers over everything. Like it's next to an Iron Man that just is about a third of the size. So it's a very cool looking figure and probably way too expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, probably. I like they did that Soundwave, the Bumblebee Soundwave that was really nice a while back. I have that figure, and the articulation really is insane on those 3.0 figures, like crazy articulation.
When you don't have to work in transformation engineering, you can go crazy with the articulation.
Okay, and next we've got the Studio Series Rise of the Beasts Deluxe Class Mirage. This figure is a little bit interesting. It's not really super in line with what we saw Mirage look like in the trailer. So that kind of threw me off at first when I saw the first toy reveal. It's a really cute figure. I think it has, a lot of potential. He's a little bit chunky, honestly. Like they could have like refined him a little more, especially since his screen design is so, streamlined, that kind of slim aerobatic look. But this toy is cute, but it's a little bit chunky for what they're trying to do with the character, in my opinion. But it still looks like a fun figure. So we'll see if the screen version ends up looking anything like that, or if they're gonna, because they're not gonna change the toy model. But we'll see. We'll see what they do. I'm curious. I'm optimistically apprehensive about the entire Return of the Beast experience.
Yeah, everyone's holding their breath.
Yeah.
The big news about that toy, though, is that it is the first licensed Porsche in the Transformers line.
Yeah. So the G1s were obviously not licensed.
Right. But it has now brought licensed Porsche back to Transformers, which for all of us, big toy collectors, has opened the door up to hopefully seeing a G1 Jazz.
Masterpiece Jazz.
Hopefully. That'd be cool.
Hasn't that been the most wished for figure in our survey for years?
Yeah.
Survey? Well, what's that?
All of us thought that this was going to be Jazz and not Mirage, and all of us were surprised when it was Mirage.
Yeah, your friends at Swerve's Bar had some comments on that on the live stream.
Yeah. They're always here to cause chaos. That's cute.
Okay, next up, I'm getting a cute overload from this Magic Square version of Chromia. So this is a super deformed chibi version of Chromia, and this is in their MSG line. So they've got MSG 03. This is Blueberry Girl, and she goes with the previous RC and Nightbird, who were Peach Girl and Little Ninja. The most impressive thing for me about this figure is that it actually does transform into her light cycle mode, which is amazing. That this thing can transform, and yeah, she's super cute. She's so cute.
It's adorable. I love it.
And yeah, there she is with her friends RC and Nightbird. These guys are all adorable. So yeah. If you see these at TFCon LA or at any future TFCons, maybe pick them up.
Okay, and next up we have some variants of an instruction sheet found for Transformers Evolution Breakdown. So if you've been able to pick that thing up, take a look at your instructions, and you can see whether you got the variant or not. You're looking for the ones that feature previously will feature legacy branding and a purple color scheme. And these are ones that have been found by some European collectors. And the other ones, and what is it? The other ones are showing off the breakdowns. Got the Evolution branding on the and a green color scheme. So there is two color schemes showing, one with Legacy and one with Legacy Evolution, and then two color schemes. So obviously one's green for Evolution, and then one with kind of a bluish purple for just Legacy. So yeah, interesting. We kind of knew this was coming, but we may not have known that there was a variant, because we did know that that Breakdown was originally going to be in Legacy, but they kind of ported them over to Legacy Evolution. But they did keep the original packaging the way it was. So that's kind of neat that there is two different variants out there for those people who collect variants.
I feel like I need to go check my Breakdown packaging now.
Me too.
Do it on trips to the store.
Heck yeah. All right, we'll save it for then. I was about to be like, just head off screen for a second, but I could wait another. I didn't know about it before, but I can wait.
Next, we have another update from Transformers designer Mark Maher. He has posted on Instagram about the design process for the Legacy Evolution Deluxe Junkion Crash Bar, which is one of the new original Junkions in this line. And it's really cool. He said drawing post-apocalyptic Junkions is a blast. And, you can kind of, from seeing Mark on the streams and stuff, you can kind of get that from his personality. But he had to figure out how much junk was, the perfect amount on there. He has his exhaust pipes can be club weapons, and it's really cool seeing these, like, from the original drawings here to what the toy turned out to be. You can see, like, there's more of a Road Warrior style here at the bottom, and then more of a kind of a cleaner G1 looking Junkion on the top. So I'm looking forward to seeing any and all new Junkions. I think including them as kind of the parts forming kind of gimmick to this line is just so smart to use Junkions. So if you want to check this out, it's on his Instagram, and he's a great follow. Both he and BMAC are on Instagram and post pretty frequently.
So's Evan.
I don't think I've found him yet. I need to go and follow him.
Gotta collect them all.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, and next up, we've got these new plushies. They're licensed Transformers plushies by Toy Factory. We've got Optimus, Bumblebee, Megatron, Starscream, and Grimlock, who's not in... There he is, a little Grimlock. He's super cute. These are, I think, like the second set of plushies we've seen that are licensed by Hasbro, because we had the Symbiote Studios ones a while back. I don't know which ones I like more. I feel like these ones are cute. But I think, I don't know.
I prefer the ones that, I can't remember what her name is, but the ones you can get at TFCon. Like,
okay, yeah, that's fair. Yeah. I love those ones. I have a bunch of those. Those are really cute.
Yeah, I got a full Dinobot set for my kid.
Oh, nice. I'm collecting all the Transformers Prime ones. But yeah, so they're cute. Get them while you can.
All right, now we got a bunch of new rumors, leaks. We thought Hasbro was trying to get ahead of the leakers with their fan stream, where they showed us a bunch of new toys, but those darn leakers, they keep getting around the firewalls and getting stuff out everywhere.
They're on top of it.
Yeah. So first up, we've got more listings of the robot enhanced design Transformers line. So these are the non-transforming action figures. So I mean, most of the, I guess, two of these are pretty much repaints. I mean, Sound Blaster, it's Soundwave. It's just black Soundwave. not surprising. And Skywarp, it's a black and purple Starscream, so also not surprising. But a Grimlock, so a G1 Grimlock also is listed there, and a Transformers Prime Starscream.
Oh, now see, I'm excited. I want Transformers Prime Starscream. Oh, there go the Chaos Gremlins again.
Yes, Swerve's Bar is very interested in the RAD Grimlock, so... I mean, I guess one question I would have is the red Grimlock going to be dinosaur mode or robot mode? That's the question. So we'll have to see.
I don't know, which one are you hoping for?
I'd go with dinosaur mode. I don't know.
Yeah,
that's more iconic.
Like the dino.
Yeah.
Rawr.
But we'll have to see. Moving on, we've got also Studio Series links, or leaks, I should say, not links, leaks.
Those look so fun.
So we've got so movie 5 was The Last Night, right? So I don't know, remember Mohawk from The Last Night, but that's one character.
He was a little bugger
motorcycle with like green Mohawk.
Yeah, okay. He was a little bastard. Yeah,
I'm honestly disappointed in myself that I remember that, but
can't believe he's getting a Studio Series figure though.
I know. Okay, but
scraping the bottom of the barrel.
On Starscream. like that. That seems
yeah. So that's what it looks like. So that's so yeah. So let me go through the whole list here. So we've got for in the core class, we've got Mohawk, we've got Rumble from the Bumblebee movie. Was there? I don't remember Rumble in the Bumblebee.
I don't remember seeing
in the
Rumble.
Cybertronian scene.
I thought it was Ravage was in there. I didn't see Rumble.
I'm gonna have to go back and watch it. It's a good movie.
Yeah.
Pull it up, Jeremy. Let's review the tape.
Those techie fingers go and do cookie on the keys.
We've also got Starscream from Bumblebee movie in core class size. Then in deluxe size, we've got Scorponok. So I guess that means Scorponok is going to be in Rise of the Beasts. I hadn't heard that.
But which Scorponok? Like, are we going to do Beast Wars Scorponok? Or, I mean, there's so many options there.
I would guess Beast Wars Scorponok since Beast Wars. I mean, we haven't seen anything about Predacons in Rise of the Beasts yet. We've only seen Terrorcons. So
I wonder if they're like rebranding Predacons into Terrorcons, which is honestly disappointing, or if they're like a separate faction altogether because they have a different sigil and everything.
Yeah, still, these are questions we still have yet to answer. So I guess we'll have to wait. Also in the deluxe size, we've got Sunstreaker from Bumblebee movie. Don't remember that.
I don't either.
And then we've got War for Cybertron Sideswipe in deluxe series. This is interesting because that means Studio Series is now branching out to the video games. Is that what we're getting here?
Or are they talking War for Cybertron, the Netflix series? Because usually they've been just doing Netflix series, but it could be. I mean, is there a specific one?
Well, I thought the Netflix series. I thought the toys from the Netflix.
Yeah.
Well,
those are tied up. I think they said that the Walmart Netflix stuff was. I think that deal is over. So it could be.
I mean, it's Hasbro though.
But I think it's been long enough. I think that this is more likely the game, in my opinion, because
it is more likely the game, but it still could be, which would be strange.
The game designs are so iconic, and
they are.
All we've been getting are G1 designs with 86 movie stuff. So.
Mm-hmm. Well, in Voyager size, we're getting War for Cybertron Starscream. So again, the question is whether this is the game or the Netflix show. Then Voyager Studio Series 86 Scrap Heap. So that I'm guessing that's another Junkion. So it's interesting because we already have Scrap Hook, which my Empire of Rust character was named Scrap Heap, but was a tow truck. But I'm wondering if this Scrap Heap is a motorcycle because it's probably based off of the Wreck-Gar mold in Studio Series 86. So we're getting another Junkion. So this is so we've already got a junk heap and now we've got a scrap heap in the 86 Junkion. So Army building lots of Junkions for your Studio Series, for your 86 movie collection. Then we've also got a Voyager Bumblebee movie Shockwave. So now to go with your core class size Shockwave that came out last year, now we've got a full size Voyager class Bumblebee movie Shockwave. So that's cool. Then in leader size, again, so now this is a question I don't remember this. A Bumblebee movie Megatron in leader.
He did not appear. He was rumored to appear. There was supposed to be like a post-credit scene or something, or he was originally going to appear in the Cybertronian scene, but they didn't want him to overshadow the other villains, is what I think I remember hearing them say. But there was supposed to be a post-credit scene of Optimus and Megatron, and there wasn't. So he never appeared in the Bumblebee movie. So I'm really, really curious as to what this design is going to look like, because I loved every single one of those character designs in the Bumblebee movie.
Cool.
Yeah, maybe a lot of these Bumblebee movie ones are from the assets, even if they didn't show up on screen.
Mm-hmm. We'll have to see. I mean, maybe the speculation in the TFW 2005 articles, maybe they're mislabeled as Studio Series 86, but that's also just speculation. So
could be.
That would make more sense.
Or all of these are code names and Hasbro's actually fixing their leaks.
And the last leader class is to complete the Dinobot set, the Studio Series 86 Dinobot set. We're getting Swoop, which that's not a surprise. Yeah. So.
Nah.
But that set is going to look so good when it's all done. So good.
Because right now we have Grimlock out, we have Sludge out, we have
Snarl was just
Snarl out.
It's not out
Oh yeah,
yet.
Snarl was leaked, and then
Sludge
I
is
can't
out.
remember the Triceratops' name.
Yep.
Slug.
Slag.
Yeah,
Slag. There we go.
Yeah.
Slug, slag, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm really hoping.
Grimlock.
I hope that that Swoop comes with a stand, so we can.
Oh yeah,
Oh, that'd be cool.
that'd be really cool.
All right, and last bit of rumors, we've also got a couple of legacy rumors. It looks like we might be getting a so from the is that the what is Toe Line from?
RID
Are they-
2001, the good one.
Okay, yes. So
I haven't seen
that's
it.
Jeremy's favorite. Yeah, so all right, RID 2001 line, Toe Line, and then a Transformers animated what is Toxitron? I thought there is an animated Toxitron.
That was Fun Pub.
BotCon. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So
they did like 2 or 3 different BotCon toys of Toxitron.
okay. Yeah, and I guess Toxitron could be a repaint of Scourge. So
Just any Optimus Prime.
yeah.
Kind of interesting that both of these share similar color schemes.
Mm-hmm.
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 It's a green. Maybe it's a green for Generation Selects, and they're going to come in the Hasbro Pulse line. I guess we'll see.
Toe Line was a fun character in the show. He was kind of a comic relief thing, always towing away some of like Autobots when they were parked in the wrong place.
I gotta track down RID 2001 again. That show was a fun show.
You might be able to find it.
I might be able to give it to you.
R matey.
There's a statute of limitations on it because I've had it for decades.
Well, who knows who has the rights for it?
Yeah.
I do.
No. Yeah, so who would sue you?
Right. Nobody. Because I'm Canadian.
All right, that's all our quick hits, but we've got a couple of discussion topics, so let's jump in.
We have first discussion topic here, a new figure from MPH Studio. This is MPH 2 Commander, and it's another Legend Scale Optimus Prime. This is G1 styled, and all we have here are just drawings and renders. It says we have seen some great prototype images a while back, but these show some extra things like rear mirrors. It looks like we do have 3D printed here, so it looks like the chrome is going to look nice. But yeah, it has rear view mirrors on the side, and I mean, it looks like a good Optimus Prime. It says it'll be about 9.7 centimeters in robot mode, so very small. And I mean, they're going to pack in a lot of molded details in here. I mean, it'll depend on the paint work how many of those things are actually pop out. But, I mean, it looks good. Daryl, you are the third party aficionado here on the show. What do you think of this?
It does look cute. It's real small. It looks stiff though. It
very blocky.
It looks really kind of like a brick. Now it does appear to have all the proper articulation, but from a standing pose, obviously these are just 3D printed or CAD models and kind of stuff. It lacks life. That kind of thing. There are some figures out there that just standing still, you think it looks fantastic just by itself. This one seems to just kind of lack that. And maybe it's just the fact that the photography sucks or the CAD images or anything like that are just terrible, but it's I need to see one in person, because I love buying these little Optimus Primes. I have one from I think Magic Square is the one I got. It's a really great looking little Optimus Prime. Love it to death. It's a fantastically intricate little transformer, but these things at the size, they have to do a lot, and it's almost unfair of me to ask that they also present well while standing still. And this one is going to be needing to do that too. I like it. It looks great. It looks like it's pulling off a lot in its small scale. But I need it to be able to be kind of fun looking too.
Right. Trish, have you gotten any of these third-party Legend scale figures?
I have some of the Legend scale ones. Like I have the Nemesis Prime one that I really like. It's really cute. I'm only just now more getting into the third-party stuff, but I adore the Legend scale stuff. It is so cute, and it just fits in your hand.
Yeah.
And a lot of them are made, really well, and they're actually pretty dense. And I love that even when the figures are so small, they can achieve that accurate look with that really nice, smooth articulation. But I mean, like you said, I don't know if it's the 3D model or if it's just the picture, but this is looking at this right now. Like if this is what they put out, this is not a figure that would catch my eye. And I would be like, I want to buy that. Like you see the little Seekers and they're like, oh, and you're like, oh, I want to buy that. And, maybe with some posing and as they develop it, it'll pop more, but it does definitely seem to lack life, as I believe Daryl said.
Yeah. I think it hopefully is just the fact that this is like 3D printed. So they didn't want to, maybe the joints aren't all there or they don't want to stress it. But yeah, I definitely agree with what both of you have said. If they released a gray one, it'd be perfect for dead Optimus. Charles, what about you? What do you think? Is this a pickup to sit next to Unicron?
It's a meh. I mean, you got to. If you're doing Optimus Prime, you got to do something like unique or special, because Optimus Prime. We get a lot of Optimus Primes coming through here. Even a lot of Legend scaled Optimus Primes. They're all over the place. So give me something unique. This doesn't really give me anything interesting or unique. And yeah, the pose is not doing it any favors. Yeah. I mean, it's not bad. It's just it's a meh.
It's a bare minimum Optimus Prime.
Yeah.
So yeah, but hopefully, future revisions will have more paint apps. Maybe like a painted waist, to make that silver as well. I don't know.
I mean,
there's a lot. It
is a prototype. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, it is a prototype. So we can wait for the finished product. So,
Well, that is a discussion topic that I was assigned.
All right, then I will do the one that I was assigned. The one that I got here is Fans Hobbies MB-23, and it's the G1 Powermaster Dreadwing, or the colors that we're looking at, Master Force Godmaster Buster, and that.
Oh my gosh.
It's a crazy color scheme, but this is what they used for the Master Force. This character was ported over, and it was called Dreadwing here in North America. But so Fans Hobby is continuing their love of the Master Force and late G1 Japanese figures, and they are going with looks like Dreadwind and Dreadwing. And in their Master Force color counterparts. And these guys, if you didn't know, they do combine, but we're only seeing one component here, so we're only seeing Dreadwing or Dreadwind. And this looks really great. Its transformation is pretty awesome. It does go from jet to robot, and it does have a Powermaster that does fit in there and does. Do Powermaster things. So, yeah, late.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, it goes in and does it's in its Powermaster spot.
It's the engine, and it unlocks the transformation. Isn't that? It wasn't. That gimmick?
That was the G1.
That's the gimmick in the '80s. I don't think these new Masterpiece scaled ones are going to actually have that, but they do fit in the same spot. So yeah, there you go. But I'm more interested. I would be more interested in these guys if they were in the North American Hasbro colors. These Japanese Master Force colors are just bonkers to me. I don't. They don't make any sense. Red wings and purple pants. They're nuts. But I mean, what do you guys think of these? Let's start with Trish. What do you think of looking at Buster here? You like Buster?
Throwing me into the deep end here. I'm going to be quite honest with you. I have no idea who this character is whatsoever. The only thing I can say that I particularly enjoy is that it's an F-16 based alt mode. It's one of my favorite aircraft. So
cool.
That's about it. Yeah, it's cute. It's I don't know who spilled paint where, but when they were designing these cartoons, but it's cute. Not really my cup of tea. Like I said, it'd probably be better in the G1 North American colors, especially with that F-16 out mode. That's probably just would bring it together a little better. And I'm going to go look it up while you guys are talking, so I know who we're talking about.
Yeah. So Dreadwind and Dreadwing, like I said, they both shared a color palette as well. And then, most people who collected G1s really didn't know that they combined. So you could combine both of these jets in their alt mode.
Is this the other one?
Oh wow!
No, that's Overlord.
Oh,
yeah. So Overlord was a duocon, and he had two alt modes, and then he combined into one large robot. But yeah, that's so yeah. But Charles, what is your thoughts on Buster here? Is he could you see him in GoBot or Ghostbuster colors and go out there and go busting?
I mean, it's the colors are fun. I mean, they're bright. They're very bright, so that's nice. And Trish, you're forgiven for not knowing. He did not.
Thank you.
Feature prominently in any. He was in the comics. I mean, in Master Force, I guess if you watch the Japanese media, he did stuff, but I'm not familiar with that. But in the comics, in the Marvel comics back in the 80s, he featured a couple of times, but it was not frequent. Yeah. So,
I mean, you say Dreadwing, and the only one I think of is Prime. So,
yeah, right. About it. I mean, it doesn't help that like the name is very confusing because this guy is Dreadwind, his partner is Dark Wing. They combine into a jet that's Dreadwing, so it's very confusing.
I didn't even know that was a thing until the TCG card game came out. That's actually when I first heard of the Dreadwind, and they combined it to make Dreadwing and Dreadwind and whatever the other one was.
Darkwing.
Was the Darkwing? Yeah.
Duck.
When when the TCG cards came out, I was like, "What is this?" And then I was like, "Oh, it's a G1 thing." So
Japanese G1 thing.
Japanese G1 thing.
That's even worse.
Yeah, even more confusing.
Well, probably the names are probably easier to remember in Japanese. It's not this confusing. Dreadwind and Darkwing and Dreadwing, Buster and whoever the other guy is probably easier to remember. But I mean, these are.
Yeah,
I like the Powermaster gimmick in general. I think it's interesting. I wonder. Yeah, I mean, so I wonder if it's going to do anything here other than just slot in to the jet mode. But it's
always
fine.
Fun when they have a gimmick.
Yeah. Hopefully, I mean, I'm sure they're designing Darkwing and they'll combine into Dreadwind at some point. Or Dreadwing. No, Dreadwing. Not Dreadwind. This guy's Dreadwind.
There we go. It's not just me. It's not just me.
Jeremy, what are your thoughts on this guy?
It's okay. I've never been big into the Japanese G1 stuff because I've never really watched more than a handful of episodes, but I like the design. The colors kind of throw me off. Like with the purple, you can't really see a lot of the detail on the face, It's just, it's just so dark. I would love to see, and they're going to do repaints. So I'd love to see the U.S. colors. Now, I think that would look a lot better.
Mhm.
So, but it's something that I wouldn't really be interested in purchasing. But there are fans out there of the Japanese G1 stuff. So, I'm sure, I'm glad that they're doing it, because the mold itself looks great. The jet mode looks fantastic. So.
Cool.
Yeah, I like the jet mode.
All right. Well, that's all our toy topics. So let's. We're celebrating. Yeah.
Go team. Go team.
We did it.
We did it.
Let's move on to our trips to the store.
The Transmissions Podcast will return after these messages.
All right, and Trips to the Store is powered by our friends at TeePublic. So we have our merchandise at our TeePublic store, so you can get cool shirts like the one I'm wearing here. This is our Sound Blaster shirt. Jeremy's got a shirt on there too, so you can check these out. Oh, Daryl's got the shirt too. Good job, Daryl.
I'm behind the power curve here. I'm gonna have to get a shirt so I can come back and guest host with you guys again.
We'll make it happen. Yeah, so check it out, transmissionspodcast.com/shop. That's where you can get all our shirts. And of course, if you want to buy anything from TeePublic, you can use that link and help us out. You can there are sales usually running monthly at TeePublic. So, don't pay full price at TeePublic. Just wait for a 35% off sale. They're usually, every couple of weeks. So, and then, use our link, and that helps out the show. So check it out. Any merchandise you want to get at TeePublic, just go to transmissionspodcast.com/shop. All right, now let's show off the stuff we got. I'm going to go first because I don't have anything new this week. So I wanted to, a little while ago, Daryl helped me out and found a Minerva for me because he found that in Canada. And I had the Legacy Elita 1, so I wanted to just put these guys side by side. So it's ladies' night. Here are Minerva and Elita 1. You can see how much better Minerva's color scheme is in car mode.
Looks so much better.
Yeah, it really does look better. I kind of regret getting Elita 1 now because it's kind of ridiculous. But and the little hat that Elita 1 has on the top of her hood is not necessary. The light bar for Minerva looks much better. But the mold the mold looks nice. Minerva's colors make it look nice, and Elita 1, she just looks kind of janky with this color scheme. But it is the same. This shows you the difference that a color scheme can make, and how good a car looks. So, and there they are underneath, so you can see their transformation. I'm not going to transform one on camera, but you can see their robot mode. So, yeah. So there it is, Minerva, and Elita 1. So there it is. Also, I thought one thing I was interesting in the Minerva instruction sheet, when they show putting on her light bar, it's the little Elita 1 hat. So I don't know if it's coming through here, but yeah, now.
Oh yeah,
so that you can see clearly that's Elita 1's hat. That's not a light bar. But yeah. But they do have her light bar, like actually even in that picture, you can see the light bar in the inset. The light bar is there, but it turns into an Elita 1 hat when it goes on the figure. So
Photoshop layer mistake. I bet they forgot to unhide the right layer.
Yeah. But yeah, so I did open Minerva when I hadn't opened her before, so points for me for opening a toy and transforming it, right? So that's what I got. All right, Jeremy, you're up next.
All right. I have some more Kabaya stuff that I've unpacked. And a couple weeks ago when I showed off my Fort Max, I didn't have in the same bag. I forgot that it came with Power Glide Wind Charger. So that was in the bag I opened today. Little tiny wind charger.
Oh, wow.
Oh, it's so cute.
And you look at I mean, these do transform, but I'm not going to do that. Let's see if I can focus it. There.
Wow.
Kind of. So they're tiny. And then wind charger.
That's Power Glide.
Or sorry, Power Glide. Yeah. Sorry. So, these are tiny, very simple transformations on these two. But I also have Prowl and Ultra Magnus. So here's Prowl. He's in his car mode. And he can transform. I'm just not going to transform him right now. But I did transform the Ultra Magnus. And I think out of all of these, Ultra Magnus looks the best.
No, that looks good.
Yeah.
I have that same Ultra Magnus.
Yeah, and you can see his cab here on the back.
Mm.
So, I mean, it's nice. All of the detail is all in the stickers. So, but it looks really cool. I always enjoyed these. Before we had Flame Toys, these were the only model kits that we had, and they actually transform. So, I don't know. That's all I got this week.
All right, Trish, you're up next.
Woo. Okay, so I don't have a ton since I last came on the show, but my one of my little guys I got here is I got the Legacy Tarn, Legacy Evolutions Tarn, and I've got my Mastermind Creations Tarn over here as well, just for a size comparison. This is my tiny little guy and his bigger, scarier brother, Mastermind Creations Tarn over here. I mean, it's nice, it's cute. I've heard the mask is removable. I haven't removed it myself yet. It's a little tight, and I'm not sure if it does or doesn't, but I didn't want to pull it off. I know the Mastermind Creations Tarn does, but it's cute. I mean, it's not quite it's pretty good for a deluxe scale figure. There we go. That panda is the one I wanted, but it's not quite it's just.
I think it's Voyager.
Cute. Yeah. Voyager. Yeah, he's cute, but I like my Mastermind Creations one a little bit better. And then I did just open my breakdown, by the way, just to check check my instructions here, see which variant I got. So I've got the greenish coloring. It's like green on the back. I don't know if that's going to make it harder or easier to read the instructions, but we'll see.
The evolution variant.
Yeah, one thing I noticed is, this is probably just me not paying attention, but we've got this fun little QR code where you can actually scan it, and it'll scan and take you to a stats page of the characters. I discovered that with my Tarn, and it does tell you in Cybertronian here to scan it, which is fun. I miss when they were doing the names in Cybertronian, though now they're just in English, and it's kind of a letdown. It's kind of sad.
Yeah.
It's kind of sad. And then I've got my my Sludge hanging out over here.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he's cute. He lost his other shoulder, but yeah, so he'll go up with my other Dinobots, my other two that I have, and then I got Grimlock and Slug, and then I'll pick up the other two and have the whole team. I'm so excited for that, but that's pretty much it for me, my Tarn, and then maybe next time I'm on here, I'll show off my fully formed Menasor. I just haven't had a chance to put them together yet, so I'm excited for that.
All right. Look forward to that.
Cool.
Okay, Daryl.
Let's go, Daryl. Show us
All
what
right.
you got.
All right.
Put us all to shame.
First off, I want to say thanks to our good friend DJ Ronan. He put something up in our Discord saying that he was making Energon cubes for like $5 for 3, and I bought 4 sets of them. So
Nice.
I got them here.
Oh my gosh.
So he
That's
gave them to me.
That's amazing.
They look great, and they're masterpiece scale. So I opened up one of them here.
Are those they're solid?
Oh yeah. They
That's
look
cool.
like they look like they're kind of
Like
gummy, but they're not.
silicone.
They're sharp. Yeah, so really, really good.
Assault with Deadly Energon.
So they're really good. Energon cubes and masterpiece scale. So I might do up a display or something like that with all my Energon cubes. I picked this guy up at my comic book store. I saw them post a picture with him on it, and I asked them to put it aside for me, and then they didn't. And I saw somebody else pick one up, and I thought I lost it. And then they had two, so I was lucky. I got the Super 7 Unicron.
Oh,
Nice.
it's so ugly. It's adorable.
It's so ugly. What a piece of crap. This is the they modeled it after the original G1 86 movie Unicron design that never saw the light of day. And
there's a reason for
looking
that.
at this, it shouldn't have seen the light of day ever. Perhaps this is okay, but good Lord, what a terrible looking toy this would have been.
They had good intentions. They just didn't have the technology at the time. So.
Exactly. So this thing's a little bigger than their regular Super 7 stuff, but that's okay. It's supposed to be. It's a planet. But because I did sell my HasLab Unicron, this is now my only official Unicron.
Oh, no.
You don't have an Armada?
So, oh no, that's right. I do. I forget what I own. Thanks, Jeremy. I got the 25th anniversary one. He's up there in the box. But now for the big one. I ordered this thing on New Year's Eve because I stayed up late and
made bad decisions.
Got click happy. And
oh no.
And it showed up this week, and I'm happy with this decision. I've wanted it for a while, and I just needed myself to be tired enough to make a bad decision. And so
great.
I ordered this guy with the add-on kit. This is the Jin Bao oversized Devastator. Oh no!
Oh no!
He lost his arm. So anyway, he lost his arm. That's okay. I'll fix that later. This is the Jin Bao oversized Devastator with the add-on kit to make him even bigger and actually fix the leg issue. He's massive, just massive.
It looks so nice.
Where are you gonna? We're gonna put him on display.
That's tomorrow's problem, Jeremy. I don't know. Where's this is here. My standard comparison here. This is G1 Hound.
Oh my gosh.
And this is my Devastator.
Oh man.
Wow. Oh my
gosh. That's about right. It's a scale now. So yeah, this is huge. I love it. I got to get the arm back on. That's a little concerning, but I actually made a little adjustment to it because the add-on kit is mostly this crotchular area here, and what you end up having to do is turn long hauls legs around because they were the old legs and put them back here. Well, they're not needed anymore, so I just took them off, and it actually makes for a much better looking, figure. And but this new add-on really gives it some really solid joints. Like I love that sound. It's amazing.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah, it's so good. This thing, for the size of it, it's worth the money. It's probably about $300. But you're getting 6 masterpiece scaled, Constructicons, and this is the Generation Toy, figures that were originally they were produced at like Chug scale. Then they got knocked off in NBK, which I have that one. It's down there on the floor. And then Jin Bao did them, and then they a company called Like Toys did the add-on kit to make this thing even bigger. This thing's huge. It's heavy as all hell. I'm super happy with it. It's pretty big. And there's even a sticker set for it from Toy Hacks. So now I gotta get that and sticker it up. But yeah, That's it. That's what I got this week.
Wow.
There you go.
Nice.
Use our code TM1234 at toyhacks.com.
That's right.
All right. So that's all our trips to the store, and let's move on to convention news.
We now return to the Transmissions podcast.
All right. In convention news this week, just some TFCon updates. TFCon LA has revealed their T-shirt, which I feel is very bland. But seeing Trish wearing the TFCon Chicago shirt, it is in the same style as that. So, but if you want a shirt and you're going to be going, you can pre-order it now. They say there will be limited sizes at the convention. So if you want to lock it in, pre-order it. On the guest side, they have announced that voice actor Benny Latham, who is the voice of Dot Malto in Earthspark, she's going to be attending. So that will be it's great seeing people from the absolute latest show showing up on here. And then the big one, they have announced that Peter Cullen is going to be attending on Sunday only, Sunday, March 12th.
Woo!
So, there will be a signing and a special Q&A panel judging from past appearances. Get your ticket, as soon as it's available, because they will go very fast. And be prepared to spend that entire Sunday in line. So,
Yep. Yes.
So it's a good thing that it's Sunday, because you can get all your dealer room stuff out of the way on Saturday. But that is all we got for convention news.
One thing for Peter Cullen, guys, just make sure that you bring something to have signed. It's unlikely. I have never seen Peter in all the times that I've seen him. He's not brought things to have signed by guests, by attendees. So make sure you bring something to sign. And one ticket for an autograph is good for one autograph, one item. So I know there was some confusion about that at Chicago. That was fun to deal with. So one ticket, one autograph. And buy your tickets, because they will absolutely a bajillion % sell out.
I'm guessing the thing I got at BotCon 2004 that he signed was provided by BotCon, because everyone got this Optimus print that he signed. But that was in the early days.
It could have been different back then. But I've seen him at a couple other conventions, and he's never had things to be signed.
Well, I think that was in the very early days. It didn't cost you wouldn't have to mortgage a house to get a ticket.
Cool.
I'm super excited they got him again. I didn't think they'd get him back so soon, since we just had him in Chicago. So I'm excited.
Well,
yeah, and he's coming from Vegas, because he's got that Vegas Toy Con the week before.
Oh,
so I was originally going to go to that because they had Frank Welker appearing as well, but he had to cancel, so they got Ron Perlman instead, and I was like, not worth it. So now Peter's coming to TFCon, so it'll be so awesome to see him again.
It'll be interesting to see what kind of Rise of the Beast questions he gets that he won't be able to answer.
Yeah. He's really good. He's really good about dodging questions.
Yeah.
He's like a master.
I implore all the TFCon LA attendees to please leave Mr. Cullen alone at the airport, or if you see him outside of the convention.
Please do.
Hopefully with this one, he will be coming from his home and won't have an airport situation.
Yeah. I mean, the stories from Chicago last year were not great. So
yeah, it was interesting. And then, it happened again when he went to Indianapolis a few weeks later. And so I know all the conventions are trying to mitigate it. He's just so stinking popular. So, but hopefully everybody give him the respect that he's due.
And remember,
I'm sure he wants to have
man.
just as he wants to have just as good an experience as you do. And if he gets mobbed at the airport and taken down and has a head concussion, he's not going to come to the convention, and you won't get your signatures. So just keep that in mind.
Yeah, we also don't want to hurt Peter Cullen.
yeah, please don't do that.
we like him. We want him to stick around for a few more years. All right. Well, I think that takes us to the end of this episode of Transmissions. So we thank everyone for watching. Of course, at the end of every episode, we give a shout out to our Masterpiece Donatrons, because these are the folks who contribute to our Donatron at the highest level. And so we really appreciate them. And that's why we call them our Masterpiece Donatrons. So thank you again to John 4X11 Good and Demon Tech 82. We really appreciate your continued support. And Trish, we appreciate your support as well. Thank you for coming on Missions again. Thanks for coming back. Anything you would like to plug before we end the show?
Yeah, I've got a few things. So as always, guys, I'm so happy to be here. Thanks so much for having me back. You can find me hanging out on other podcasts at Swerve's Bar. I believe that's Swerve's Bar podcast. We have the Transform and Rollout Transformers D&D themed podcast. We just released the season finale of season 2, and we are in depth recording season 3. It's an experience. I think I've already cried a few times. So make sure to keep up to date as we go through that together. And then just the normal Swerve's Bar podcast. And you can also find me at More Than Meets the Ear. We will be making another comeback before TFCon. I know we've been a little bit slow on the get up for a while, but we will be making a comeback before TFCon. And then you can always find me at A Rogue Trish, pretty much anywhere the social medias are mediated.
Awesome. And you'll find you at TFCon LA in a few weeks too.
I'll be there. I'll be hanging out. I intend to volunteer, so you will see me running around like a chicken with my head cut off, as per usual. Hopefully I'll get to shop more this year. I'm very excited. I love TFCon. I love going and seeing all my friends and everything. So I can't wait.
Awesome. All right, everyone. That's it for this episode of Transmissions. Thanks, everyone, for watching and listening, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Later.
Thank you for listening to this episode of Transmissions. If you'd like to join the conversation, travel to our Discord channel at transmissionspodcast.com/Discord. Want some cool transmission swag? Feast your eyes on our transmissions gear at transmissionspodcast.com/shop. If you'd like to support our podcast, go to transmissionspodcast.com/support or tell your friends about our show. We'll see you next time.